Hey everybody, Jerome coming to you, not from the lovely Atlantic Ocean, but once again up here in the frozen tundra of northern Michigan. Things didn't go all that well with this boat, and unfortunately in the end we kind of felt like it just wasn't seaworthy for an offshore passage. But I did, the owner of the boat, he let me take a few video clips just to sort of show kind of what was going on with the boat and everything. And you know, I didn't want to make it a dog and pony show and sort of essentially make him feel bad, because he's a great guy and I really appreciate the opportunity and everything, but you know, the boat just wasn't up to snuff. And really it comes down to, when you're getting a survey, make sure that you're not only just relying on that and there's sort of a third party, you know, not connected up with the broker or with you, but you know, getting your own eyeballs on everything, getting your head in there, peeling through every board, every cabinet. You know, if there's a bunch of junk on the boat, make that a condition before you even get a survey done, that they clean the boat out, because you know, it just hides stuff, and that's essentially what had happened on this one. So next trip is probably not going to be until beginning of February, but that one should be pretty fun. Hopefully get some footage. I just really want to get back out to sea. That's more than anything. I'm land sick. I've been on land too long, and I just want to get out there. But I will be doing a video or a live stream talking about the weather that we were looking at, and that'll be coming up. So it's just a few minutes of some clips, and you can see in the boat that it's in a bit of rough shape, and I knew that coming into it. You know, the plan was to work for a week or so and get everything ready and then head offshore. And you know, that's something I've become, I kind of enjoy, you know, helping out. I enjoy the challenge of it. And again, the captain, the owner of the boat, he was great. I wish him the best of luck. Just got to get some work done on it, and then off across the horizon he will go. So hopefully you enjoy this video. Hopefully you learn something from it. And yeah, until next time. So here we are on the Tiana 37. We're supposed to take this down to Puerto Rico from Jacksonville. We knew we had about a week's worth of work to get the boat ready for offshore, and so we came down and started working on it, pretty much gutting everything and trying to get it down to bare bones so we could build it back up. We had an electrician on here who was rewiring the entire boat. Engine works. One of the first things that I did when I got here was look at the sails, and we have a brand new mainsail. It's all wrapped up. We've got 2 staysails, which are in good shape, and then 2 jibs, which are in good shape as well. One looks brand new, so that was definitely a big part of my confidence going into this trip.
Sometimes maybe
here we go.
Whoa!
Looking a little rough in here. We're gonna change that. By the time we cap this video off, it's gonna look beautiful. Right?
Right.
That's the old Cape Horn wind vane. We don't know if it's actually functioning properly. We need to get to test it, but
It must be like, yeah, that was the one time I got this.
alright, so here's one of the big issues. Is this bulkhead. One, it's missing a piece up there, which was known about, but it's all the rot going all the way down to the base of the bulkhead, and the mold. And this passed the survey, which is absolutely incredible, which really brings to mind, make sure you get your own surveyor and somebody hopefully that you trust, that doesn't have any connection to any seller or broker, because that would have been a deal breaker for sure, or at least chopped quite a sizable amount off of the price tag of the vessel. But this in essence was the the straw that broke the boat's back, if you will, as far as our offshore trip. When you don't have a bulkhead and you don't have that confidence in the boat, then it's not really safe and sound to go out. Plus, you find a few of these things where we've got hoses undone and through holes that aren't being used, and it's never a good sign. These are all red flags. Now the actual deck is definitely really just in need of a serious pressure wash. We did need to install a rebed, a handrail back here. There was a pretty substantial repair done here, which just did a little kiwi grip. That was essentially just for the trip, you know. This isn't a perfect boat by any means, but it was, going to be a work in progress. The one thing that was a little shocking was that the Dodger was gone. And without a Dodger on the boat, it's definitely a wet trip. Cleared out everything up here. All the headliners and stuff have been ripped out of this boat in order to rewire all the lights and everything, but that's a big part of it is pulling every single hatch, everything out, and opening everything up so that you can get eyes and see where everything is. Don't leave it up to the surveyor. Make sure that you get your own eyes on everything, see every bulkhead, and that's going to help you in the long run. As far as the rigging goes, chain plates have been replaced recently, and the rigging's not that old. Tiana has some pretty beefy 2 lowers on each side and then 2 uppers. It's cutter rig, so it's got 2 forestays essentially, and then a secondary where I've seen some of them actually have a running backstay, but this one just has an extra stay, kind of an extra lower. So again, another thing which kind of gave me confidence that we'd be doing all right. All right, so one of the things you always want to consider too, these cushions were essentially ramshackled with pins put together. They don't really look all that great anyway. But when you're looking at a boat, one of the things to consider is if you're gonna have to get brand new cushions for the entire thing, you're looking at $2-3 grand. So add that into the price tag. Ain't that right, Rory? All right, now this last day we're just sort of volunteering our time to try and get everything at least some semblance of livable, as our fearless captain will be moving aboard shortly. And some might say this is kind of like putting lipstick on a pig, but every boat needs love, and every boat deserves love. And if you can't do anything to it to make it better, you can sure as heck clean it. So that's what we're gonna do, and I don't know, feels like kind of the right way. So we're gonna keep at it, right, Rory?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah.